my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just faster. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Striker. 3.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Going run again with Jacobs. And second down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Love on 3rd and short. They get him on his first throw in this conference championship. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 3 now. Chuck now from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Chuck now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. A pickup of 0 on that play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Chuck on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Love from the gun.
At the 35-yard line.
Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Movement. 70 Lion, go!
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
39-yard line.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying for it with Shuck. Brought in right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Check this one down to ETN. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On play action, here's Shuck. Throw caught at the 6. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
There's no routes in the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. You'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
That's another Saints first down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints with a slim 2-point lead early. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
62 Black Ultra, 45, wide, set.
Love out of the shotgun. A little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it sets up second down.
Joseph there on the cover.
Back to the air. Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
That's good for a Packers first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Shotgun now for Love. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
On first and 10, here's Love. On it to the yearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Love now to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Packers first down.
Stick it in the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Once more, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 3.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down.
43. Blaster, 6.
Loves to throw again. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First and 10. Here's Shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. He puts a mirror under it, deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32.
To the air with Love. Hits his running back. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers face a 4-point deficit. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Love's going to throw for 2. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your score. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shuck's going to throw here. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop it. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down, looking for options. Dialing up a receiver screen. Through the 45. Still running. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And up to Jacobs to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. really create some indecision now defensively.
Love from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. 21 yards on the play. That's good for a Green Bay first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
Love with it on first down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
Shuck working from the gun. Complete out to the right. He dodged the tackle. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. He hits a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Shuck to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Big gain downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point. Here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 18.
Packers 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Right.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints get it back with a nice return to boot, down inside the 30. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last two drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shuck now from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clear. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Looking quickly here.
And the Packers first down.
Love now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Reed out left. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Watch it. Sit. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. To the left. That's pulled in by Golden. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
13 yards on the play. That's another Packers.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Loves to throw again. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. That balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Here we go. Here we go. Block 40. Red. Cycle. Fury. Yellow. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. And the defender comes away with it. Quincy Early picks it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard
Shop
line.
looking to pass here. Has a man on target to Johnson. Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
Saints 45, Packers 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught on the comeback route. And they are all the way into that red zone. So the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Drill green.
Stick it in the air. Love. And they pick him off again. taken away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Chuck now on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. It's headed for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Trying for the deep ball. It is caught at the 20. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. The extra point. Here's Smith. Kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Reed now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Love with it on first down. Complete on the slant to Watson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A gain of 12. And the Packer first down.
Field, black. Smash, red. Hut.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Could make the hookup with Matthew Golden, and that'll bring up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing out to the left. Go! And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Brock. Xavier McKinney. Shot working from the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Here he goes, third and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he's is all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Putting 24 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Love now on first and 10. Back to Watson. This is caught. And he's taken down at the 30. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Packers first down.
Thrown on first down. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30.
Once more, it's Love. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Saints turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Saints take over first and 10.
Back to throw. Shot.
45-yard line.
Fits it through the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Offense is set. First and 10.
And the Saints first down.
Chuck now from the gun. Has it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the red zone on first. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead.
Packers 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Third and 2. Love to throw. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. And the Packers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Love now, off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. We'll be able to add anything else on any end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On first and 10, here's Love.
First down, Green Bay.
That one connects. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers continuing to fight at least. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive. But you get your job done.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap to Shuck. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
Incomplete.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Off to play action, Chuck. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
Mason tiptoed. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down, here's Shuck. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. A very short kick here from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow, 1, set up.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it
throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints have it again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after good from Smith. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And they pick him off again. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Throw left side, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Spike 60. Ready. Set.
Counter give to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl.